What kind of music is this?
It's the tiki room. Eric from VSonic. We are headed out to the LA Convention Center. Today is the media day for the LA Auto Show. We're super excited for this. Thanks to our good friend. Thank you. You know who you are. Thanks for getting us the pass. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna see what it's all about before it's open to the public, and we're gonna do our best to get it out there as soon as we can. So, for all you impatient viewers, you'll be able to have the first chance of being able to see what the LA Auto Show has to offer this year. So stay tuned, and as long as Keith doesn't get sick, he'll be able to get the content out ASAP. We are on our way. We're gonna be on the road for about an hour. There's a lot of traffic here this morning. Everyone's going to work. See you guys at the auto show.
But why are we really going there?
Why are we really going there? We are going there because we are looking for a car for our next project car for VSonic. But more importantly, I'm looking for a car for my wife. We just had a newborn. She's 4 months old now, and we need a bigger car to keep her safe, to keep her comfortable, to make sure she stays temperature controlled in her child seat. It could get really hot back there, so I want to make sure she has that comfort, and whatever car allows for a very comfortable experience with changing a diaper. If we have to feed her in the car, if we have to take her, when we have to take her in and out of the car, we have to make sure there's enough room. We also want to make sure, so the car height and also the space between the front seat and the rear seat. So yeah, and most important of all, safety and reliability. We don't want the car to break down while we have our baby in the car. Let me know if you have any suggestions on which car while we look at it. But we are gonna go check out some cars.
Is it fully autonomous right now?
Yeah, it's fully autonomous.
It does locally?
It does locally everything.
That's why those Tesla drivers driving crazy on the road. Since we're stuck in traffic, does she have a car that she already has in mind?
No.
What's her favorite car? Like
Her
in
current
general?
car.
Or current car? What car is it?
It's a BMW 3 Series.
How long does she have the car for?
I think 6 years.
Does she have a preference of what color she wants on the new car?
She does have a small preference, but she's not too strong on it. So, I mean, she likes black, but she also understands that black cars get really hot here in Southern California with the strong sunbeam. So she's open to having other colors, but if it's just preference, as in what she likes the black one.
Does she care about how the car looks?
I think she does. She definitely does.
What type of car do you think she would like? Like sporty looking one?
I think she likes a sport compact sedan.
Is there a car that you're kind of eyeing?
Toyota RAV4, Lexus NX. I've never driven the newest NX, but the RAV4, I drove it from Vegas and back. It was super comfortable. It gets great gas mileage. It handles well. And for a car that looks pretty compact from the outside, it's pretty roomy on the inside. So I really liked it. It gave me a really good impression. So far, RAV4 is a win for me, but I'm open to checking out and looking at the other cars. We also consider larger vehicles like the Highlander, Grand Highlander, Land Cruiser, but I currently have a Lexus GX 460, and wife thinks that car's too big for her. It's too tall. She says it's too tall for her. Putting the baby in and out of the baby seat might be a little bit difficult. So she wants a car that's a little bit lower. That basically takes the Land Cruiser, the GX 460, and all of these off-road SUVs, takes it out. And we want to be able to comfortably fit the car in our current garage, so she can park inside the garage take the baby out, but while she's in the garage, instead of having to do it while it's outside and then drive the car in. So yeah, those are the requirements.
So you're biased? Only having Toyota or Lexus?
Of course I am. Because we got those Encore Alpha plug and play.
Because someone said they just
Amplifiers.
came out with a 4Runner killer.
Well,
Honda just came out with a 4Runner killer. I think today there's gonna be a new Passport, Honda
Okay.
Passport. They're saying that's the new 4Runner killer.
So the thing about Hondas, I loved Hondas in the 90s, maybe even in the early 2000s, but now I have mixed feelings about them now. They make great engines, but their design though, I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling
It's
their
not
design.
what it used to be.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be. I haven't really looked into the reliability and all the functions and all that, but I hear great things about it. A lot of people are still driving Hondas. But with Hondas, I feel like they're a bit more innovative. They're a bit ahead of their time. For me, it's not as relevant for today. Maybe in the future it is.
Became kind of boring, the design.
Yeah, it kind of became boring.
Even Acuras.
Yes.
I think they could push it more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Their Civic Type Rs are really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Drives nice. I hear good thing about it. It looks cool. I like it. And there was a lot of anticipation with the new Integra. There's some cool renderings out. I thought it was gonna look really cool. And when they released it, like, I don't know. To me, it looks more like a normal sedan than anything. It may perform well. The car always starts off from the design. I see the design first, and then the other things should align with it, like performance, reliability, and as someone in the aftermarket car parts industry, aftermarket car parts support, and it has to look good fixed up. Some cars are just doesn't look good fixed up. Like this Tesla Model X I'm driving, fix it up. Some people might think it looks cool, but I like to keep it stock. But like a GR86, that car looks amazing fixed up. It's made to be fixed up. Or the Porsche GT3, it looks good stock. Maybe just wheels. I got wheels on it. Anything too much, anything that derives the original look of the car too much, it just doesn't look that good for some vehicles.
You gotta represent, man.
Yeah, Hyundai.
Yeah,
I don't have too
6 and
much
9.
experience with Hyundais.
I think today will be a good opportunity to check out different vehicles.
Yeah, we'll check out some Hyundais.
Yeah.
The thing about Hyundai is they came a long way, but initially in the 90s, they weren't the best. They weren't the most reliable cars back then. Now, probably much different now. They came out with a lot of cool, innovative designs. The car actually looks good. And
Yeah, the Hyundai design is really good.
it's actually gotten pretty popular.
Yeah.
It got more expensive too, and it's cool. But like, it just doesn't hit me, right here. It just doesn't hit me. Yes, I'm Korean. My parents are Korean, but I don't know.
You never know
Maybe history.
until you get on it.
I think what it is they still lack the long history, right? Like Honda, Toyota, all these European car manufacturers like Porsche, they have this really long history, motorsports, where they came from. A lot of them didn't originate from being a car manufacturer, but to come up to where they are today, it's really cool. You feel that spirit within those different car manufacturers. Korean car manufacturer like Hyundai, fairly new. They're starting to get into motorsports, so maybe they'll change.
Yeah, their N series is pretty crazy actually.
Yeah, it's cool. I hear a cool thing about it. I have some Facebook friends who races them. They get really fast track times. It's one of those cars that just doesn't get the attention that maybe they deserve. And it's just because the car is still feels kind of foreign to me. Yes, they've been here in the US for a while, getting assimilated to the US market. Probably was a little bit more difficult for them.
Surprisingly, when we went to Iceland a while back, remember there were like actually a lot more Hyundais there.
Yeah, there were.
Than US.
That's right. Yeah. And if you go to, obviously, if you go to Korea, it's all Hyundais.
Yeah. Okay, last brand. What about Subarus? I think there's gonna be a new Outback. So I'm thinking, if I'm right. There should be a new
Subarus are
out
cool. Subarus are cool. Never really
Forester.
had. Oh shoot! I spilled on me. Okay, Subarus are cool. Alright, Subarus are cool.
there. It might be a new, actually, it might be a new Forester or Outback. It's like a whole new design. I saw a glimpse of it on the picture.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's an LA Auto Show. Yeah.
That's
But
a comfortable
reliability,
car.
I think it's actually top notch.
I think okay, reliability, yes.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's the most comfortable car. That's the thing about Subaru. I think it's when I think of Subaru car, I think of adventure. I think of somewhere in the between the lines of reliable car like Toyota, also a little bit rugged and adventurous like a Jeep. And it's like right in between. Personally, I would rather for like a daily, we already have a Lexus GX that we take off-roading, we do our adventures with. So I feel that we don't need another car like that. It's all gonna be about comfort and reliability. It's reliable, but it's not, I don't think it's gonna be the most comfortable. Who knows? Maybe the newer Subarus are.
Yeah.
Maybe the current models are, haven't driven it. I might be incorrect.
Yeah.
But
But Crosstrek,
that's just
remember
what
we
I
went
think.
to test drive a Crosstrek before I bought my 4Runner?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was actually kind of uncomfortable.
Yes, yeah.
Surprisingly. Yeah. And I heard the Forester and Outbacks are really comfortable. But let's see today how what the new design looks like.
Yeah.
But, okay. For sure. Final question: do you have the final say, or does Heidi has final say of which car you guys gonna get?
I have the final say. I'm just kidding, she does.
You brought the pass, right?
Yeah. I almost forgot it. I grabbed it.
I like that.
Yo, Korea.
Radio Korea. How's the restroom?
Not bad. Very clean. You could tell the show just started. Oh dang, look at that car.
That's a nice car.
What is that? What is that? Never seen anything like this. Must be a prototype. It's a Nailu hype car. Nailu hypercar. Look at the gear by. It's actually a stick manual. This car is pretty insane. I don't know what the specifications are on this, but looks pretty sweet.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looks really crazy.
There's like a Pagani bag
Yeah.
with the.
And it's a stick shift. It's gated. It's crazy. All right, well, we are here at the LA Auto Show. There's a lot to cover today. There's a lot to see, so I'm gonna not waste any time. We're gonna walk around it. Let's look for, number one, the Beat Sonic future demo car. And number two, a great car for my wife.
Number one should be your wife's car.
Okay, number one. Yes, number one. Well, it's actually number one. Number one, my wife's car. And number two, not so important, but maybe future Beat Sonic project car. Check out their SUV. Really quickly, it's the Kona. Just by looking at the back seat, it's really, really small. So this is not gonna qualify. And just for your information, the front dash, it looks like it uses the same screen as the Tucson. And yeah, just a smaller version of it. I think this is all electric too. So rest of the lineup, the car just gets smaller and smaller. We're not gonna take a look at those. We're gonna go into the main exhibition center and check out all the other cool cars that this show has to offer. So let's go take a walk. Let's check out the Highlander. Bigger car, bigger than the Crown Signia. Everything is locked. Oh, the power is disconnected on this car, it looks like. Oh, no, it's not.
Just turned the alarm on.
I think I did. I think I triggered something.